And a fabulous 3 weeks in
Fabulous!
What's it like watching all that back?
It's surreal. It's amazing. It is probably one of the best things that I have ever done. And I can count it on the top 5 of things I've done in my career. And it was harder than I ever thought. The first 4 days for me were really difficult. I tried to submerge myself in doing things. And then I hit a point, I hit a wall at 4 days, and I had to like sit for a day or two to readjust and just kind of get my thoughts to make sure I was on the right track to get through the rest. But it's...
But you did.
I did. It's probably one of the toughest things. If anybody does it in the future, it's the best experience, but it's the toughest experience that you will ever go through, and you'll learn so much about yourself and with the other people who you are in the jungle with.
Mm. Were you nervous before you went in, or was it excitement, or a mixture of both? How did you feel beforehand? Because you were the first person that got on the big yacht at the very beginning. Yes. What were those feelings at the very start?
At the very start, I was scared, but I was nervous, and I've always said that you use your fear and your nerves to funnel your kind of strength. Mm. And on that boat, on the yacht, I had no clue what was going to happen, but I realized that this is it. You're in the thick of it when they handed me those boots.
Yeah.
They're getting
out
I'm
now.
like, where are my shoes going?
But everything you did with a laugh, and you made it fun for everyone. Have a look at this.
Baby, baby.
John, he's hilarious.
Giro De Campo here. We're going to do a little nicer meal for you. In the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia.
He's the biggest kid. He just loves being silly.
Blinded by the light. Team Jungle, yeah!
Did you think it was important to keep everybody's spirits up?
Yeah, I've said that before. I like to make sure people are happy. I'm probably the joker and the fun person in the family. I keep everybody smiling. I think that to get through life, we have such things to deal with, and I've learned from a lot of other people who have a much more difficult time than I do to keep smiling in the face of adversity, and it just makes you feel much better.
It does, but you are pretty straight-talking. You're a big personality. Yeah. Was there ever a moment you felt you had to hold your tongue in there?
No.
Really?
No,
really?
Maybe a couple. Yeah.
Like when?
Well, I don't know. There's times, I might not agree with things that are being said by a lot of people, but I also have to learn, and it was things that Scott said to me. He said, look, think before you say something. Because if you just blurt out what you're feeling, sometimes it comes from an emotional point that you might regret in a second, and I never live my life in regret. So I want to think about it, and then I'll give you my opinion. And usually people respect my opinion then if they say it. And if they don't like it, then they don't. Then they say they don't like it, but I'm still right.
Yeah.
There was one particular candidate you struck up a very special friendship with. Have a look.
Yeah. I'm going to dinner. We're a good team.
John and Emily, the dramatical duo of the jungle.
Tell me more. We find the silliest of things funny. She's coming to Palm Springs. When? She has one rule, though. She's not allowed to spill on the leather sofas in the living room. Oh, really?
She's a very special girl. You two were like peas in a pod.
She is. As soon as I met Emily, I knew right away we were going to be lifelong friends, and we are. Although I'm going to be in touch with everybody that we've had, the Jungle 11, as we called ourselves. But Emily has a special place in my heart, and she will be the one that, if she calls me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and wants to talk or anything, I will be right there on the end of the phone for her.
Before we let you go,
okay,
who do you want to win out of the two of them?
Do you really want me to call it? As much as I love Emily, I think Harry should be king.
Really?
Harry is just the most gorgeous, down-to-earth, lovely man, and a beautiful personality.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there you go.
Thank you, John. You've been absolutely
Thank you.
brilliant.
Thank you to your crew. You guys are awesome. You've made me feel part of a jungle family. Thank you.
Thank you.